So this is a video on how to play the solo to burn halos here with me. First, the first note, or I guess I could say we could start with the first little lick here, is let's call that the first lick. So first note here is 15 on B, and then you're gonna bend 14 on G, so you go, and then you do that again. Then you hit 15 on B again, and then while this is still bent up, you come back down with it. Then you go 15 on B, then 14 on G. So that sounds like this. Then you go 12 on G, 14, bend, and then how I play it is I go, then pull off to 12, and then 14 on D. So together the first lick sounds like this again. Okay, there's the first lick. I think it's a pretty easy solo. It's just I couldn't find tabs for it, and I took the time to learn it by ear. So no tabs, but it's pretty easy to learn. So hopefully my video is not too crappy. And then you the next lick is. So you have 15 on E, then 14 on B. Oh, I'm sorry, not 14 on B. It's 15 on E and 15 on B as well. And you're just hitting 15 on E, and then bending 15 on B. And then while it's still bent up, you hit 15 on E again. And then you pick it and come back down with the bend. Bend back up with it, all in the same note without letting the note ring out. So that sounds like this. Then you go 15 on B, 15 on E, 13 on B, 15 on E, 12 on B, and 15 on E, I believe. Yep. And then you go 12 on, or I'm sorry, 13 on B and 15 on E at the same time. Then you go 12 on B and 15 on E at the same time. Then you go 12 on G. And there's that whole lick, so I'll play that again, slowed down here. Make sure you play these two together though, the 13 and 15 right here, and then the 12 and 15 there. Make sure you play those together before you go down to 12 on G. Then the next lick is just a little scale run here. That's pretty simple. It's just 12, and hammer on the 14, then 12 on B, 13, 15, then to E you go 12, 14, 15, and then you bend on 14. you do a little scale run back down, and that's 14 on E, 15, 12, 14, then B you go 15, and then 12 on E, and then 13 on B, then 15 on B, then 12, 13. So far we have. Then back down to 12. And then 14 on G. Together. And there's that scale run right there. And then you go back to, and then the next little last part here is. And that's the end of the solo right there. So you 15 on B, and then you want to hit 15 on E. I usually just hit that with my pinky. So you go bend on 15 on B, hit 15 on E, and then bend again. And then I usually pull off right after that. So you have. And then I usually pull off from 15 to 13 really fast. And then bend again. And this is all on 15, still on B. Double bend right there. And then while you're still bending into it, you pick as you bend out. And then it's... So... Then you go 12 on, this is also on B, 13, 15, 17. Yet then the very last little end part is 15, 13. So far you have. Then 14 on G. 12 on G. And then 14 on D. And then you just go back into the chorus part of. And that's the solo. So I'll play the whole thing, run through slow. And I apologize, this is a bit confusing. This is my first solo tutorial, so bear with me. So the whole thing played slow is here. I'm sorry. And that's it. That's the solo to Burn Halos here with me. If you found this video on its own, I have a tutorial for the rest of the song posted, as well as an actual cover of this solo. So check those videos out, and hopefully this video was helpful, and thank you for watching.